Everyone knows that Labor Day is the day that we set aside as a nation to pay tribute to all of our working men and women. And it's a good time to talk about job opportunities, about how we improve workforce opportunities. Lexington invests in workforce development, so citizens at all skill levels can prepare to meet the needs of our employers. So it's important to everyone. Outside of family and health, you know, having a good job is one of the most important things in life. I often say that jobs give purpose and meaning in life. And in celebration of Labor Day, let's shine a spotlight on some folks who have overcome barriers to employment through our workforce development programs.
I was driving, coming down the highway, and I told my son I needed a job, and I guess I come off 64, and O.W.L was first place in mind. I stopped in and filled out an application, and they hired me, even with some of all the stuff I've been through. I was pretty much just living in the streets, wanting to do things that probably were gonna wind me up in prison or dead, because it was hard to get a job, I guess, being a felon. So they've helped a lot.
The whole mission for O.W.L is to provide employment opportunities and other life training experiences for individuals that have some kind of barrier to employment.
I work currently at NSG, and I drive the forklift every day, and we transport the glass for all the vehicles from the warehouse to the assembly line.
The focus of this whole program is not only to provide them job skills, but also provide them with those essential skills that every employer is looking for in today's employment world, especially with the unemployment rates being so low. They want people that are work ready. At O.W.L and LMC, we make sure that our people are work ready when they leave here.
I got to NSG mainly through O.W.L. I got my forklift training, got certified here at O.W.L. And from O.W.L, and NSG needed forklift drivers, and O.W.L sent me there. I interviewed, filled out the application, did everything, tested, and NSG hired me.
Through each of these training programs, we're allowed to focus in on some unmet needs within our community that are skills that people can take with them and get the training here and then go into our community and find better jobs, making more money, becoming better self-sufficient. This is a good example of what William did. When he came and entered our program, he got the basic forklift training here, then he went to NSG and got a full-time job with benefits, making a very livable wage.
Yes, I'm full-time, NSG, benefits, vacation, everything is beautiful. My goals for the future, wow, they seem to change every day, but I would say I'm planning on working at NSG approximately 4 or 5 years, and my goal is to try and start my own business. But I've got 3 sons, and I've always wanted to start a business to allow them to have a place to work and, just be a family, I guess.
Build Inclusion works with job seekers and discovers their strengths and skills. And then we go to employers and we match their strengths and skills to the needs of the employers. And we end up finding gainful and meaningful employment.
Okay, so my name is Callie, Baesler, and I work here at Champion's Kitchen, the new UK Stunner building, and I like it here. The first day I worked here was really hard, but I was trying to get used to it. And when I get used to it, like working here, it makes it better for me not to get, the pressure out of the way.
Yes, Callie is awesome. She has come in, and the people in Airmark have embraced her and worked with her to get her to the point where she is today.
I have 120 employees for this location. We feed about 3,200 students a day in this dining hall, projected for this semester. Callie is fantastic. She's such a sweet girl and a hard worker. She came to us through a program, an assisted work program. So she came to us, and we have really worked with her in developing some great social skills. She interacts with our students. She does production with our bakers, and she really is just a joy to work with.
So what are your goals here? What else do you want to do here at the dining center at UK?
I mostly want to do the cupcakes.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Yes.
Hi, my name is David Jones. I am a field technician through Spectrum. Field technician means that I go and work hands-on with my customers. We go to their housing and we install their equipment. We also help them and educate them in learning more about their equipment and about the company, what we can do for them. My personal goal will be to get to Tech 4 within this year. And after that, I decided I want to take the maintenance route. This whole company has helped me as an individual by just really boosting my confidence, actually putting myself to different kind of limits and different kind of standards that I wasn't even used to. I wasn't sure or even noticeable that I was actually capable of doing what I can do today. So also, I am now able to, I just actually bought my brand new car, and I'm about to move into my new apartment, so I'm really excited about that.
I am responsible for a team of about 85 technicians in the field. We go to the homes, we install the cable, we service the cable. We are the face, basically, of the company with the customers. Davia came to us via the Urban League. The first time that I think I met her was during the interview process. I think she came through there. She's been great. Obviously, one of the shining stars right now for us coming up.
I came from a cooking background. I had absolutely no clue how to do any of this. Like, I could barely probably use a tool, I could say that. But the people here, they will push you, and they would actually set boundaries and set goals for you and help you actually work through things. So even if you think like somebody like me couldn't really do it, no matter what background you come from, no matter where you come from, anybody can really do this if you really just put your foot forward and actually just trust them and go. It's awesome what you can do.
I had no job, no money, 4 kids. It was pretty stressful. My mother had heard from her minister about Jubilee jobs, and he had suggested that for me. So they just told me to show up on Monday, and I did.
We have a 2-week jobs program, and it's open to anybody looking for work, whether they're out of work completely or maybe working part-time or some kind of a limited basis. They're welcome to come. We have an orientation program that we do every Monday morning starting at 9 o'clock, and everyone is welcome.
There was a week of hands-on classes. We did mock interviews, they helped with the resumes, kind of gave you some tips and tricks on how to make yourself look better to an employer, things like that. After that, I went out there with my new resume and put in for jobs. It wasn't very long after that I had received a call back from Amazon, and here I am. I would like to say thank you to the staff at Jubilee Jobs for caring so much and taking the time to really make me feel confident that I can do it on my own, and it's been great. She attended an orientation program just like everyone else, but I noticed something different about Wailani. One of the things that we require of our clients is that they stay engaged with our program, and Wailani did a super job with doing that. I could tell she was really interested in getting employed and moving along, and that's a great quality. Employment does so much for your self-worth and confidence. It really does, and they definitely help bring that back to me.
I work 12-hour shifts at the hospital, and I basically bring in patients, do their assessments when they come in, take their blood pressures, their temperature, check their blood sugars, help them with any assistance they may need, basic day-to-day assistance, and just trying to help them get back better and healthy so that they can go home.
She got into the last class for the night class. So she was here for 5 weeks, 5P to 9P, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She had clinicals on the 4th weekend, 7 to 3 in the nursing home. Did a fabulous job, made great grades with her tests and all, and now here she is. She started at a factory job, went into another position at a nursing home, and here she is going into the Veterans Center to help with them.
We see people in their teens, in their 20s, and just, it's very mind-changing, helping you be grateful for that you're healthy and able to do things, and just being one-on-one and hearing people's stories. It helps you realize a lot of things in life. The benefits are way better, the pay's better. I want to apply to nursing school, whether it be BCTC or Midway, and get my ADN, which is an associate's degree in nursing, and then go back and get my BSN, which is the 4 years in nursing.
I am an apprentice installer for HVAC equipment. Primarily, I'll install ductwork in new houses or change out old equipment in existing homes. I got hired through my teacher at the Building Industry Association. Before this, I was working in retail for about 8 years, mostly stocking shelves and working on the register, helping customers, working about 25 hours a week in retail to 40 plus here. It's work that I enjoy a lot more. I don't dread coming into work every day. It's been a lot nicer. It's definitely a lot more physically intensive work. You have to move heavy equipment, you have to kind of crawl into attics, you have to deal with very warm environments. It's something you just you work towards and overcome.
Last year at the Building Institute School for HVAC, Andrew come aboard. I had the privilege of meeting and teaching him through his first year, and I actually gave the students a secret interview. They didn't know they were actually being interviewed for a job, but they were. And I had the opportunity. Andrew did the best out of the whole class, so I offered him a job that night, and he has been with me ever since.
Starting in September, I'll be going back to school. For the moment, I'd like to work towards getting into service, learning as much as I can, and just seeing how far I can grow and progress.